This question says evaluate the definite integral from -1 to 2 of 2x plus 9 with respect to x. So let me attempt to do that. Solution to that, I copy the problem. To evaluate meaning finding the value of this integral from this limit -1 to 2 of this function 2x plus 9 with respect to x. So I'm integrating term by term. So that is going to be integral from -1 to 2 of 2x with respect to x plus integral from -1 to 2 of 9 with respect to x. So I'm now finding the integral of 2x, find the integral of 9. So integral of 2x is nothing but 2x squared all over 2. During integration, the power x increases by 1, and after increasing that power, you divide by it. So the power of x here is 1, so it will increase by 1, so it becomes 2 power 2. Then I'll divide by that power after increasing it. So I have 2x squared all over 2 plus then the integral of 9. This 9 is like it has 9x raised to power 0. So that power 0 attached to x will now increase by 1, so it becomes power 1. So I'm going to have 9x raised to 1 all over 1. Then plus constant of integration. Then these are my limits from -1 to 2. I should not forget it. So next is to substitute the limits. Starting with the higher limit, which is 2, I will substitute it first. Then minus, I will now substitute the lower limit. So I continue. So I'm going to have two brackets like this. This will now be substituting the higher limit. I will write it here. Then minus the value after substituting the lower limit here. So let me do that. So I'm going to have 2 into 2 raised to 2 all over 2. That is 2x squared over 2. So I will replace the x by this higher limit, which is 2, plus 9x, and x is now replaced by 2, the higher limit. So I have 9 times 2 all over 1. I will not substitute for c because these limits are replacing only x, so I will discard this. Then I will now move on and substitute the lower limit. The lower limit is -1 here, so it is going to replace the x in this expression. So I'm going to have 2 multiplied by -1 raised to the power of 2, that is 2x squared all over 2, then plus 9x over 1, and x is now replaced by -1. So I have 9 times -1 all over 1. So I'll now simplify each of those brackets. So I'm going to have this 2 square is 4. 4 times 2 is 8, and 8 divided by 2, that will be 4. And this 9 times 2 is 18. 18 divided by 1 is 18. Then coming here, I'm going to have 2 minus 1 square is positive 1 times 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So that gives me this 1. And 9 times -1 is -9, and -9 divided by 1 is -9. So I proceed. So I'm adding 4 and 18. Then 1 minus 9. That is going to be 4 plus 18 is 22. 1 minus 9 is -8. And I have minus outside, so minus it changes to plus 8. So I'm adding now 22 and 8. That gives me 30. So the value of this definite integral 2x plus 9 with respect to x from the limits -1 to 2 is nothing but 30. So with that, I have answered this very question. What I'll just give you now is the mark distribution for this question according to the Neco marking scheme. The mark distribution is as follows. So the very first mark is method 1 mark, and that method 1 mark is for getting the integral of 2x plus 9 with respect to x. So getting that integral or integrating that 2x plus 9 gives this method 1 mark. And next mark is for substituting the limits, both the higher limits and the lower limits. That gives this method 1 mark. and simplifying up to the end, you have another method 1 mark, and the final result, that is the final value, as 30. If you get it accurate, you have the accuracy 1 mark. So the total marks awarded to this very question according to the marking scheme is 4 marks.